Hello everyone, this is Iqbal Khan and today I am in Suzhou in China, and this place is called Tiger Hill. There is a old tower which is a pagoda, slightly leaning, very old, and within the grounds I have discovered this bonsai garden, and this is a rock planting with very large rocks and white pine and various other trees planted. This is the close-up of one of the smaller rock plantings, and at the top is a white pine, Japanese white pine. And down here we have the classic Chinese elms, group planting which looks more like a forest. There's loads of them. And on the other side we have this huge rock with quite a few of the Japanese white pines. This is a smaller rock planting, but fairly large in terms of the length and width of the close-up of the trees on this one. They do need a bit of a prune. Another rock planting, and this time it's all junipers. And it's a close-up. Yet another rock planting with junipers planted on the left hand side. And there's the rest of the rock planting. The surface area, there is water, and the idea is to make it look like rocks rising out of the water. And again there are junipers planted on the right hand side. All the compositions are rock plantings of different sorts on trays, which portraying water where there isn't anything, and the rock plantings interspersed with different species of junipers, Chinese elms, and other Chinese trees which I haven't seen before. See the little boats, little models of boats placed in the white spaces, which is meant to represent water. This is a different type of rock with a Buddhist monk pine, Chinese juniper, and a few other species of Chinese trees. There are an incredible number of these compositions, and it's very difficult to video them all, so I will have to move on, as there are other bonsai trees that I wish to include in this video. This is the bonsai section, and right at the top behind the trees is the top of the pagoda. Not quite sure if it can be seen in this video. Anyway, back to the bonsai trees. As you can see, there are an awful lot of them, and I will walk around with my camera and try and capture them, as many as I can. It's a blue star juniper. That's a Buddhist monk pine. This appears to be black pine, this one here. There's a monster of a bonsai here. That's a white pine, I think. And this is a sort of juniper, again quite large. This is again quite a large Chinese elm which has been hollowed out and in a large traditional Chinese pot. And behind this one is another Chinese elm, and junipers behind that one. And this little beauty in the middle, not too sure what it is, but seems to have some flowers, and more junipers behind that, the tall one. Another juniper right here. That's another Chinese elm. There seem to be quite a few, as is this one here, again, with very interesting trunk. Not quite sure what happened to it. It's completely hollowed. Very little of the trunk left. It just appears to be the bark which is supporting the tree. Another Chinese elm over here, and again another monster one here with sort of two trunks, one wrapped around the other. And another Chinese elm over here in an interesting pot. And a big Chinese juniper at the back. I'll try and capture it all. And then a white pine, again quite a chunky, quite large, as you can see.